You're so I have a XPS Dell 8500. I believe it's a 2011 model, and I'm gonna be putting a RX 5700 XT graphics card by AMD in this computer. Currently, this is AMD's best graphics card, and we usually wouldn't put a graphics card like this in an older system because then it will reduce the graphics card performance or bottleneck it. This was originally an experiment, but it all ends up working out in the end, and the graphics card does work on this computer. I removed the old power supply because I wasn't entirely sure if the wattage was strong enough, so I bumped it up from a 460 to a 650 watt. Also, the old power supply didn't have an 8-pin power connector for the graphics card, it had a 6-pin, so I needed to change it. If you have plans to do something like this with your computer at home, and you're not sure where the cables go, I recommend taking a picture of it, or even finding a video on YouTube or something. It really isn't much. Just remember you're only removing the power supply cables. You don't have to touch any other cables. The parts I use isn't really budget friendly, but the video is still relevant to those looking to upgrade or even install a graphics card. Just make sure that your power supply is compatible with your graphics card and that its wattage is high enough, and if it has a 6 or 8-pin connector. If you wanted to overclock on this system, I'm not entirely sure if it's safe or not, but I wasn't planning on overclocking, and I feel like the stock settings would have been good enough, or will be good enough. I haven't seen anybody online do this yet, so if this video is helpful, please do subscribe. It'll definitely make my day. In the near future, I have plans to do a PC build, so if you subscribe, you'll be able to check it out when it comes out. When you're done, you can go into Dell support page and download the latest BIOS for your motherboard. If you do have it, that's perfect. If you don't, you can download it after or even before you install the graphics card. It won't really matter, but you need it so that the graphics card can work. The fans won't run if you get into a game. Sometimes it won't even let you get into a game. You could turn on the screen and it will let you get into the computer. It'll let you browse the web and everything, just not play games. Oh, and you'll also want to download the drivers for your graphics card as well. I had to restart the PC a couple times when I did this, so you may have to do a couple restarts as well after your updates. Before installing this graphics card, I would get 30 frames on like all games, and now that I have it installed, I get like over 100 frames. It's not overclocked or anything, and you can even tweak the settings to get higher frames if you want. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and enjoy your day.